We are reviewing a chainsaw. Check out this bad boy. It's battery powered electric, and it certainly beats manually clipping everything. We got to step it up a notch. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing it and seeing, does it make the cut? Is this something that I would recommend to my viewers? So here it is out of the box. I picked this up at the store, brand new, got a great deal on it. And I also have an Ego brand blower. So the battery is interchangeable, which was important to me. It can fit a 56 volt battery, which is awesome. This is the tool only, but you can certainly buy this with the battery itself. I only need one battery among the two because I'm not going to be using both of my tools at the same time. Anyway, so here it is, like I said, out of the box. And I'm noticing immediately that it's dense, but not overly heavy. In other words, I can lift it with one hand. It seems well made and fairly strong. Now, will it actually hold up to the demands that I'm going to put on it? We'll find that out in a minute. Let's give you a visual tour of this. The blade here, not crazy long. It's 16 inches or so. And like I said, pretty lightweight compared to, I think, what you could get. Here's the battery, and here's how you load it. You flip it upside down, and then it can go into the side. You don't have to flip it upside down, put it on its side or whatever, and it just clicks into place, which is pretty self-explanatory. Now, you do need to buy this extra little tube of those. It does not come with any oil, and it does require oil for the first use. So I bought this extra little bottle of oil, and it doesn't break the bank. You know, it's like $5 or something, and it lasts a very long time, and you're not going to use the whole bottle. So you just put it in the side here, take off the cap, and pour it in. Careful not to make a hot mess, and that helps with lubricating all the internal parts. We'll put the cap back on and make sure that is completely sealed and flipped down. We don't want that leaking, obviously. And then the battery, like I said, you can pop that in. And pretty much one-handed operate, well, not one-handed operation, but you can pick it up with one hand. It's got this little pull lever, and we'll fire it up here for you. Very quiet. The trigger is responsive. The blade responds pretty quickly when I press that trigger. We're gonna cut some firewood to look like that. Think this thing can do it? Okay, here are our test logs. Let's try to, whoa, wow, pretty heavy. Let's try to cut that up, shall we? Okay, here we go. You ready? Okay, we're gonna do this one first, right here. Maybe like right here. Whoa, that was pretty easy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's cut this way. But I might have to cut it sideways like that for better grip. Okay. So it was a grip issue. That was a little better cutting it that way. Because like this, it kept wanting to like topple over, so that affected the cut. But this made it work. We actually got into the ground a little bit. That's not good. But plenty of power. Lightweight. I kind of like it. Look at all that. What should we do with this?
I don't know. Put it in the fireplace.
So that could cut some pretty good firewood, I think. Will that take like 10 seconds? Maybe 20? Sweet. So it chops firewood pretty easily. Let's step this up a notch. Let's see how it does against this tree. I'm making a tree house, and this whole top piece needs to go. So I'm gonna nerd out just a little bit. No making fun of my tucked in shirt to my pants. my hat or my socks. This is anti-tick gear, the middle of the hot summer, and I hate blood-sucking bugs. Dude, I got a mask up here. This thing is doing the job, slicing like butter. The angle, it can handle the angle. Notice I'm coming at it sideways and kind of circling, wrapping all the way around. There's limitations on the blade length, but it mostly cuts if you do a perimeter cut all the way around. And then, of course, chisel the rest out with a hammer. And that seems to do the trick. So this is a live tree, and it's handling it easily, all on one charge. We'll finish up here just to make sure. Now, it does boast 130 different cuts according to the specs on this thing. That's subjective and probably just little cuts. I don't know if you can actually get that many, but depending on different situations. We are going to charge it up. Here's what the charger looks like, 56-volt battery, and it is good to go for future use. Overall, I'm keeping this and recommending this tool for the garage, and hopefully this video helps you out. If you have comments or questions, please put them down below and I'll try to hit you back. Thanks.